Okay, I'm recording. This is a tier list on every FNF mod I have ever played, and I have played a lot. Because if you go to my YouTube channel,
YouTube channel.
listen, I had to process it as I said it, okay? If you go to my YouTube channel, you will see that a while ago, a lot of my content
Wild.
used to be FNF, and it used to be primarily FNF.
Wow, I'm
Why
so
is this?
entertained right now.
Because I enjoyed it. It's a fun game. But at the same time, wasn't really getting a whole lot of views because I was only posting one thing. But the upside to that is, well, this happens. So I have a tier list here. This is basically every mod I have played that I can think of. And the reason some of these are like actual characters and some of them are the health icons, I couldn't find all the icons and I tried, trust me. So some of them are just the actual characters. Okay. Starting off with Agati. This mod, I like it. It's fun. But at the same time, the charting in some of the later ones, it's not all there. Cause like,
Didn't the mod get deleted?
no, there was a controversy that arose, which does also bring it down a little bit. And they changed the vocals for Agati because of it.
Oh,
And I hate the new vocals so much. The old vocals are so much better.
so yeah, put it in would play
But yeah,
again.
I'll put it in Would Play again for now.
You probably would have it as the best.
B-sides.
That mod's kind of trash, not gonna
Okay,
lie.
so I know a
It
lot
used,
of I know a
it,
lot of people like this mod. I do.
well, here's the thing. It used to be, it was wasn't the
Yeah,
first
I'm pretty
mod
sure it's the
ever.
first mod, and I
So
I acknowledge it for that. But at the same
that,
time, I
yeah,
don't like this mod a lot. Like it's not there's not that much there. It's not a whole lot of fun. I'm putting it at okay, I guess.
yeah. Well, cause you gotta put it up high because, well, you gotta keep it like at least not horrible
If
or
it
like
wasn't
elite
like
because
as far away, if it wasn't like as far back as it was, it would be in one of these two tiers. But seeing as it was the first ever mod, I'll cut it some slack and put it in okay, I guess. Because they didn't have anything else to go off of. They just had the main game.
moving on. What
Berserk.
mod is that?
Yeah, I was about to say not a lot of people have heard about this mod. I downloaded it straight off Game Banana. I found it and I'm like, oh, this looks cool.
Wow,
It
you've downloaded all of your mods straight off Game
No, I
Banana.
usually go to a YouTube video where I see it and then I click on the link there. This one I was
Okay.
browsing Game Banana and I saw it in the picture and I'm like, oh, that looks cool. It was not cool. Would delete. Terrible mod. Songs are bad. They don't sound good. The charting is horrible. It's not a good mod. Also, he ear rapes you. Bob and Bosip. Oh boy. I feel like almost everybody knows about what
You
happened to
have
this mod.
I think
I
you
like
should
it.
put it in.
I like it a lot.
It's a good mod, but with the controversy, you should
Yeah.
put it in decent. Put it in
I
decent.
nah. You see, I would put it in best of the best because I do love the mod that much.
I've never seen any of
But
the
with all the
gameplay, so
controversy going on around it, I have to put it in Would Play again. Bob.
yes, amazing mod. Best of the best. It's so
I
hard, but best of the
I
best
like
mod. You have to.
I like week two a lot. The onslaught week is a lot of fun.
But
But the first week, I hate it. The first two songs are okay, they're nothing amazing, and then Run is just no. It's stereotypical hard,
that's why you gotta put it in best of the
which
best.
I don't
At
love.
least would play. Well, actually, no. Don't put it in the controversy place. Put it in decent. Actually, don't put it in the
It's
same
between
place as
decent and
all of the
okay, I
best.
guess.
I'd say put it in decent.
Ooh, it's a hard decision. I think I'm gonna put it in
It's
decent.
yeah.
I think I am gonna put it in decent. Okay, Dave and Bambi. A lot of people hate this mod, and I know I can understand why. The songs are really imbalanced towards the first side, but the thing I love about this mod, the characters are good. It's funny. The actual songs, they don't sound amazing, but they sound decent and they have fun charting. I'm putting this as my first best of the best mod.
I think you're missing a mod in your thing because there's definitely more that you've played. What about?
These are all the notable ones.
Oh, okay. Because that one
Flippy.
with that one guy that like looks really normal. I don't remember what the mod's called. And then he like turns into like a I don't know, like a supreme being, and you only have to hit one note. What's that mod called?
I have that mod in here. Nonsense.
Nonsense?
He's right
Wait,
here.
where is it?
He's right here. The little blue head.
Oh, I didn't see him. Oh, okay. Never mind then.
Flippy. Okay.
I know you
Flippy,
don't you love the Flippy mod?
it's okay. I don't like a lot of the songs. I like one of the songs. But the song I like is a lot of fun to play, but not in the actual mod because it's too fast to actually play. So I'm gonna put it in
Hmm.
top of okay, I guess. Garcello. This mod is amazing.
I love
It's not
Garcello.
too hard. It's really well made. It tugs on the
Best of
emotional
the
strings,
best.
and it sounds good. Best
Best
of
of
the
the
best
best.
easily. Hex.
My favorite. You gotta put it in there, Quad. You have
Not
to.
even a question. Amazing songs. Now with the whole detective being a song, freaking fun gameplay and cooling. That is probably one of my favorite songs in FNF I've ever heard. Period. There is no reason for to dislike this mod, and it's not
I would
necessarily super hard either. So it's a good mod for beginners.
I
It's
would have a
perfect all around.
terrible I'd have a terrible tier list because I don't play that much. But
Yeah.
I mean, I did like Doki Doki Takeover. That was a good mod.
This mod even has voice acting in it, if I remember
I
correctly. No, it
I would
doesn't. It doesn't. That's
I would
Tabby.
put
It's Tabby.
if I could have a tier list, I'd put Doki Doki Takeover on my favorite personally.
Holiday mod. Okay, this one I love. Christmas is my favorite holiday.
Is that Santa Claus?
Yeah, it is Santa Claus. The songs are
Okay.
fun. It even has a Hanukkah mode in the final song. Can't play it. Does that mean I think it's not cool? Nope. That's freaking awesome. I would put it in best of the best, but it's just song Demolition. I like it, but I'm not good with my mouse. So it took me around half an hour to beat because I couldn't hit his repulsor, and I have a little bit of traumatization for that. So because
You
of that, I'm
suck,
putting
man.
it ahead of Bob and Bosep and would play again.
You suck.
I know. Okay, Affleck. This mod's okay. It's just there's not a whole lot of meat to it, I guess you could say.
Never seen it.
There's about one song I like in the first week. The second week I'm indifferent to, and the third week I hate. But the one song I like is a lot of fun, and it is a really well made mod, so I'll put it ahead of B sides in okay, I guess.
Mm.
Hypno's Lullaby. Okay, this
I love.
is.
I would put this
I like this
in
mod.
I would put it in wood play again because I love the mod, but it's so difficult
I
at the
like
same
it,
time.
but at the same time,
Well, here's the thing:
I
you
can't beat
wouldn't
it.
play. Yeah, you wouldn't play it again because you know you can't beat it.
It's
So you'd
like
have to put it in decent.
there's a line between like this is fun hard and this is just like why would you even make this? And I
I
feel
like
like
the I.
this almost crosses that line because the pendulum mechanic is stupidly hard. I can learn unknowns. That's something I can do. But having to hit the spacebar at a specific time while having to focus on four different notes on a separate part of the screen, I just can't do that.
I love
So
that.
I'm gonna
I
put
love
it
that.
on decent because it's not fun to play. Shaggy. I'm gonna get a
Oh
lot. I might get
no,
a lot of hate for this one. I
decent.
don't like this mod at all. There's one or two
It's
songs I enjoy.
okay. It's okay.
Everything else I hate about this mod. I don't like the
It's not that
multi-key.
good.
The multi-key is not fun to
Mm-mm.
play. I have never
Multi-keys
been able
hell.
to do it. The actual songs, they're not great. There's two I like, as I said. But there's nothing to this mod. Horrible. Not quite would delete, but
That's
bordering there.
compare. That's fair. That's fair.
Complayer. Yes, I love when something's
I
complayer.
Quad, I gotta get your views on accident.
Okay, versus imposter.
Quad, you love that mod.
There's no question about it. It's a fun mod. It's really well made. The songs, they just, oh my gosh, they're good. I like the different characters in it. Defeat is really hard, but at the same time, it doesn't feel unfair because they didn't make the charting super difficult. Overall, really good mod. The Sans part of Indie Cross. And yes, I know I have all three Indie Cross characters here, but they're so different in every way. I just thought, well, since they're so different, they're basically like their own mod. I'll rank them all separately.
They are like their own mod.
The Sans one.
Ooh, I saw a good
Okay,
mod in there.
not a question. I love Undertale, one of my favorite games I've ever played, by far. Sans Week has amazing songs. The charting is fun. It's difficult, but it's not Hypnos level of difficult where it feels unfair. And they even introduce some really cool mechanics, which I do really enjoy. So, top of best of the best, and it's staying there. That's not changing. The Bendy Week. I like this. I like it a lot, but Nightmare Run is a little bit too hard for my liking, and the other two songs I just don't really feel anything for. above Bob and Bosip and would play again. Cuphead. Okay, I like this week.
I like
I
the
like
part where Mugman dies.
I like
I love
every
Mugman, but like still,
I
I've
love
never played the mod.
I love every week in Indie Cross. It is one of my favorite mods. But ranking it as its own mod, if this was just its own mod by itself, it would suck. Because the Cuphead week is my least favorite mod by far. Cool mechanics are introduced, but I think it goes above Hypno's Lullaby and decent. Cappy, okay.
Okay, Quad, you love this mod. Is that even a
This mod is a
question?
lot of fun. I I have a lot of reasons for liking it. It's well made, first of all. Songs sound good. I like the way they made Cappy's vocals. uh, Beethoven, really freaking good song. I played one of my favorite YouTubers in it whenever they used to play FNF, when it was one of the most popular games. Nya is fun and challenging at the same time. No reason not to like this. Best of the best. And they even do this thing like, the stereotypical, like, the first two songs are easy and then the third song is really hard because he gets mad. Well, he got mad, but then the next song he calmed down. So they kind of leaned towards it, but then they ended up going back, and I like how they did that instead of just full sending into making him mad and really hard.
Yo,
Wait,
he got the Dartling Gunner MAD.
I hate you.
Dang.
Mario's Madness. This mod is fun. It's not super hard, and I like that. And it also introduces a lot of mechanics, and I also like that because that makes it unique. The songs are a vibe. It's a good time overall. Best of the best. Matt.
Mhm. This
Okay,
is gonna be an interesting one.
I like Matt. I do. But the songs are just the first two are fun. The third one, it's okay, but I mean, it's so fast you can't really tell what's going on. Similar reason for Flippy. It doesn't sound terrible, but it doesn't sound great at the same time. And then Sporting is fun to play, and it sounds good, but then there's Boxing Match, and it sounds like ear cancer. So because of those reasons, I think I have to put Matt above Cuphead in decent. Actually, no, Cuphead's above Matt. Sunday Night Suicide. Okay. This one is a lot of fun. I do really
Quad,
enjoy it.
I don't know if YouTube's gonna allow that word.
It was the
Sunday
name of one
night
of my videos.
fun
It's fine.
time. Sunday night fun time.
It's fine. It's fine. This video's not made for kids. Okay, I would put it in best of the best because I really liked this mod, but then they added really happy, and it ruined the entire mod for me. I love the
Wow,
first two songs; they're really good. But the third one, it has the shaking screen mechanic to where you can't see, plus death notes to take away about a fifth of your health every time you hit one. And
that's the
because of
Mickey
that,
Mouse
it's
mod, right?
just yeah. Because of that, it's would play again. It would be best of the best, but the third song takes away from it a lot. Nonsense.
Ooh, nonsense. I like nonsense.
I like this mod. I do. It's a lot of fun, but
It's not the best though.
it's not a lot to it. I
I'd
mean,
put it in
it's
decent.
funny, but it's just
I'd
I
put it
don't
in
really
decent.
love it. It's between decent and okay, I guess.
Baby mode is too
Seeing
hard.
seeing seeing as the third song has you hitting one note, I'm gonna put it in okay, I guess, because that it's funny, but I mean, it just makes it to where like, what's the point?
Baby mode's too hard for me.
Pibby. Okay, I might also get a lot of hate for this. I love this mod. I hated it at first, and then I started to actually play it a little bit and give it a chance. And when I actually gave it a chance, this mod is amazing. It's difficult, sure, but that's what I like about it. It's difficult in a way that doesn't feel unfair, but it's also fun. So I think it goes best of the best.
I see Finn, so I say put it in best of the best. Finn from Adventure Time, so you
Yeah.
know.
QT. Okay. I have mixed feelings about this mod. It's a fine mod. It's well made and all, but Termination. It's my favorite song in the mod because it's the most fun to play when it's just charting. They are very cruel when it comes to the mechanic they added where you have to dodge.
Yeah, but it's still better than Lullaby though,
I know
with
it
that
is it
mechanic.
is more it is more forgiving than Lullaby because you can mess up, but at the same time, it's just it's so cruel and it makes
Okay,
it to where it's
at
not fun to
least put it
play.
above
I'm putting
Lullaby.
it
At least
above
put it
Matt
above Lullaby.
on decent. Sarvente's mid-fight
I love
messes.
this mod.
Okay, I liked this mod and then I played it again recently and now I love this mod. It is really well made.
I
Good
love this mod, but
characters.
I played it again and I love this mod.
Now, I liked it like it was good, but then I played it again and now I love it. It's one of my favorite mods.
I've always
Easily
loved.
best of the best. I'll put it right there above Pibby. It's fun, good charting, good songs. Alt mode is hard, but in like not to where it's unfair hard. And I like that. And there's no new mechanics; it just sticks to charting, so it kind of feels like more of the older mods. And I know it was one of the older mods, but it still came out when there was Death Notes. So I do really like it though. Sky. There was a whole basket full of controversy around this mod,
Yes, Sky is a
and I just
whole.
the songs aren't great, so it's okay, I guess. Nothing else to say about it. Just don't love it. Sonic EXE, one of my favorite
That's a pretty
mods
good
of
mod.
all time. I think Sunky.mpeg, I think his name is. Really funny
Sunk,
character.
the one that has like
Yeah, like the cereal bowl.
I don't know, maybe.
Okay, he's going right here in best of the best. Really good mod. Endless, amazing song. Original Week Triple Trouble is difficult, but it's still fun to play.
I used that in Funky Friday, so you know.
Versus Stickman. This one has an unfair advantage because I actually watched the old Stickman animations when I was young.
Which like what Stickman animations? There's
It was like
multiple channels
Stickman
that did that.
versus Bendy and the Ink Machine.
Oh my gosh, those types of videos.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
I can't even make fun of you because I used to watch Pencilmation.
it was by I think Jay had his name was it? No, that's a different guy. I know his name. I just can't remember it. I can't remember it right now. I
I
know
used
who
to
it is
watch
though.
Pencilmation. If anyone knows what that is, then you understand.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, I know you don't know
But
what
because of that nostalgic advantage, it's going in best of the best. Plus the actual mod is pretty good. I like Serious a lot. It's a good song. The other songs are funny. I like how they don't take it seriously. So I'm putting it in best of the best.
that is. I also used to watch like Minecraft roleplay kind of stuff. Oh, the Sunday mod.
Sunday. I like
I
this
like
mod
this
a
mod.
lot. It's fun. But at the same time, there's not a lot to it. Like it's really short. And because of that, I there's just not whole lot to do in it, so I'm putting it above yeah, slightly under Cuphead and decent actually.
Yeah, but it's cute though. I like it.
Tabby. Okay, so until a little bit ago, this mod was okay, I guess. But then I played it again, and it's still okay, I guess. It's not that fun. It's very generic. But it has voice acting, which is cool, but it's not that cool. Okay, moving on.
FNF still calls the third song song number three.
Funky Friday
Okay, Fred, I don't care.
versus Tord. I'm an Eddsworld fan.
Same here.
It's a really good show, and Tord is my favorite character in it, and I like that they
Not
made a mod about him.
no, but he's it's not much good anymore after Tomska
I know.
quit.
I stopped watching after the ends and
Yeah.
parts 1 and 2, but Tord is my favorite character in Eddsworld, and they made a mod about it, and it is a fun mod, but it suffers from a similar issue to Sunday where it's not very long, so I have to put it in would play again because I do like it more than Sunday. Tricky,
Wiki, everyone loves this mod. If you don't put this
not
in
a
the best of
question.
the best squad, you're gonna
Not
get
that's
killed.
not a question. It is really freaking good. It was one of the OG hard mods. They did a really good job with Hellclan whenever it finally came out. Expurgation is also a whole lot of fun. I know the difficulty is unfair, but when you actually play it, it's not incredibly hard, and I like that factor about it.
But
Plus, Tricky, it's just
if
funny
you didn't
character,
put
good
if you
animations,
didn't if you didn't
nothing
put
not to
the
like.
tricky mod in there, then you would have gotten killed.
Online versus. I know I have talked about loving this mod, but the truth is, I don't like it a lot. I like the challenge weeks, but the difficulty scaling. Here's what it is: really hard,
Online versus
easy.
isn't online versus is was that the one with Hank?
Accelerant Hank, yeah.
Hmm.
But like the difficulty scaling, it goes from accelerant, very hard. Uh, what was the one with Eddsworld? I forgot
Hmm.
the one with Eddsworld, and I don't remember the name. I did remember the name, but that one is easy, and
I
then
love Accelerant
unloaded,
Hank though.
very easy. So the difficulty scaling is just completely whack. Plus, the one it starts off on in the select is the hardest one. And then the actual online, people leave all the time, making it really hard to actually play. It's hard to actually find someone. The whole way it's set up is difficult. I understand it's not easy to make, but it's not made very well. And then there's not a whole lot of songs to choose from that are actually hard. So all this
But
combined,
it's
I don't love
also
it. I'm putting it in horrible.
also
Plus, I've had to reinstall it 4 times.
the online thing for you isn't the best because you're too good and you beat everyone.
It's not true at all, actually. I'm not as good as you would think. I mean,
But
I'm
it,
good. I'm not gonna say I'm not good, but I'm not as
but
like amazing good.
but you have to put that one in at least would play again. You can't
Witty.
not. Yes, you have to.
It's
If
going
you
right
don't put
here.
it, okay, good.
Nostalgic,
I was
fun.
about
It's
to
the
say.
OG really hard mod.
I was about
It's
to say quad. I will kill
it's
you if
freaking
you don't.
amazing. The new update I don't love, but it's so good with the old songs that it completely outweighs the negatives. And then Zardy.
Right.
This mod doesn't get enough
Everyone.
love.
Yes, everyone needs to love
I
this
love
mod.
Zardy. I do. But at the
Bushwhack
same
is so
time,
unique
they
too.
have one very big downside. They focused primarily on difficulty, which drags it down a little bit because it makes it to where it doesn't sound as good as it possibly could, and the charting isn't as much fun to actually play. Plus, the song is 6 minutes. With Triple Trouble, I know it's 8 minutes, but the charting's not super hard, so you can do that. This
Yeah,
is
well,
six
quad.
minutes of incredibly hard charting, and it hurts my arms at the end. And I have pretty dang good endurance when it
But
comes to rhythm
but
games.
think about the uniqueness of the
So I'm
mod.
putting
Same
it
like
in wood play again.
Bushwhack is still unique though.
It has one new mechanic.
Still unique.
I'm putting it in wood play again.
Okay, fine.
And that is my finished tier list. You can argue about it all you want in the comments. I don't care. This is where it's staying. It's not gonna change. Thank you for watching. If you want me to create more tier list videos, let me know. I don't know if this will be successful or not, but I wanted to try something new and I did.
Oh, they're not gonna
Okay,
be successful. Quad, it's us.
shut up.
It's us. Let's be real.
All right, bye.